Alright, hello, and today we're going to be using every greatsword in Dark Souls 3 all in one playthrough. I think we're going to get started with the Knight class. It's got a pretty good mix between strength and dex, and that's going to be pretty useful moving forward with the greatswords. It's a pretty diverse weapon class, actually. It has a lot of quality build potential, a lot of strength build potential, and then there's a few oddballs in there that are intelligence scaling, some that are faith scaling, and some that are all four at once. I think this has a pretty decent spread. It's kind of lacking in the intelligence and faith department, but those weapons should be towards the end game anyway, so that's going to give us time to level up a little bit to get there. We should have the proper stats by then. Even then, I don't think the stat requirements are like too high. I think we can go ahead and get started with this. Burial gift. I usually just do souls. Free souls is always nice. And since I'm super original, we're just gonna be greatsword. Great swords. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, obviously, there is no greatsword starting class in this game. So we're going to, I don't know why I just tried to parry that. We're gonna have to start off with a straight sword, or short sword, I think it is, actually. Or long sword. Never mind, I'm just all over the place. This is where you find out that I've actually never played this game before. But no, I have many hours in this game. Not as much as some others, but I did play this game after Elden Ring came out. I am one of those people, the fake fans. I was not here in the before times. Ooh, wait. I should probably go and get the Titanite scales. Is that even what it's called in this game? Am I already stupid? Because there's going to be a lot of boss weapons. I believe greatswords are like the most common boss weapon type in this game for some reason. Like every boss in this game drops a greatsword. Or doesn't drop a greatsword, but you can turn in their soul for one. So it is going to be a lot of +0 weapons in this run, unfortunately. Just because there's not enough Titanite to go around. Or not Titanite, or is it? Is it Titanite scale? Do I even do damage to you? I do enough. Can we talk about how the Knight class in this game might be like the best well-rounded starting class in any of the games? Like, I know the meta in this game is kind of fast dex type weapons, you know, like the twin blades, obviously, or the, what are they called, the wind blades, people call them, or no, they're the sellsword twin blade, is that its name? I've played this game before. Yeah, another starting class just also has that for some reason. Just the best weapons in the game straight off rip. It's pretty cool. This game, just small weapons are kind of king. So you get like a, not like the best straight sword or by any stretch, you know, but you know, one that you could definitely beat the game with. And then some honestly really good armor as well. Titanite scale, that's what it's called. Yeah, very solid armor, definitely armor that could carry you to endgame. I mean, it's a Souls game, so it's not like the armor is like super important. Like most, you know, professionals just play nude anyway, just for the added mobility. But I don't know, you get that, you get a shield that I believe blocks 100% physical. Yeah, 100% physical. Pretty decent magic as well. I mean, it's like, what else can you really ask for in a starting class? Like everything in the class you could just have to endgame. So yeah, as I said, this first boss, the tutorial boss, you cannot beat with a greatsword. I think there might be some like speedrunner tech to get past him, but that is like so far beyond my capabilities. So I'm just not counting this towards our total. It's not like a challenge run or anything. Like this isn't breaking the run. It's not like, can you beat DS3 with only greatswords? It's just beating it with every greatsword. And you know, it's not like we never fight this guy again anyway. We fight him as, you know, a champion Gundyr, so it's not like we're totally devoid of Gundyr action. I'm getting destroyed right now. I find this kind of enemy very strange. Because, like, Onyx Gundyr transforms into this, like, I'm assuming abyss creature. And then there's those, like, random trash mobs at the very beginning that transform into them. And then some towards the end that do. And then that's it. It kind of sets a weird tone. Like, every enemy is going to have some, like, corruption theme. When really it's like an Ember theme. Like, a lot of enemies Ember during their phase transitions. So not counting that first Gundyr fight, there's going to be 22 total bosses. I believe 16 greatswords in this game. It's one of the more populated weapon categories in this game. I don't know if I've ever started a DS3 run, like, not going immediately to the tree skip. Can we first try it? Not even close. Wow. Almost got it. God, I'm a fake gamer. Holy shit. Oh, do I actually have to be nude? I feel like I've done it fully armored before. There we go. I have a few mods installed. None should really impact, like, how the run is played. Like, I have a frame rate uncap mod, so my game will run at I think it's like 120 FPS or 165. I forget what, like, the default it sets it to is. So I might get, like, stuck on terrain every now and then. Just kind of weird, like, how that mod works. Like, if I'm sprinting and hit a wall, like, it kind of stuns me for a bit, like this. So I just gotta watch out for that. I have a mod that shrinks the HUD, if some of the other Souls veterans have noticed that. My HUD is kind of shrunk here. Like, my health bar and the Souls and whatnot. Then also I have a super sneaky merchant, I believe it's the Honest Merchant mod, that we will sadly have to use towards the end, because there is one New Game Plus sword that we cannot obtain in this run. So at the end we will have to cheat a little bit to get access to that. But the first greatsword we can get is in the first main area, which is the Claymore. And it requires 16 strength, 13 dex. So, I mean, I don't even have to put 16 in strength because I can just two-hand it, but why not? I don't think I even mentioned, the reason I went up to that tree and did that parkour is to get early access to a ring that increases my soul gain. And it also gets me a bonus flask right off rip. I'm at 5 now. It is crazy how my throat already hurts from talking. I do not speak at all. Oh my god. Alright, let's run real quick and get our greatsword. Like, we'll run over here and go around just so we can get access to some lightning powder. I have already forgotten what it is referred to as in this game. Okay, pine resin. There we go. Thank you. Alright, we're coming up on our first greatsword of the run. I accidentally tried to heal, that's awesome. Now I have to actually heal. Please do not kill me, dragon. Oh, it's up there. Shit! I don't know why I thought it was the one below. Trick him into blowing fire. Can we please not die, like, off-rip? That'd be super embarrassing. I don't think so. we're not taking that. We're not taking a death, like, right off rip. That's just a really annoying weapon to grab right there. And we just spam heal as soon as we load in. Hell yeah. Take the number though, thank you. Alright, cool. First greatsword of the run obtained. Do I fat roll? No, I do not. That's awesome. The Claymore is probably, I don't even want to say probably, it just straight up is my most, like, used weapon in the Souls series. It is, like, just all reliable. There is absolutely nothing that a greatsword just cannot do in these games, you know? Like, it's got pokes, it's got slashes, great reliable R1 spam, good charged heavies. I think in like Dark Souls 2, I slightly prefer the Bastard Sword as in terms of how great swords go. And then our second great sword is going, I didn't think you could see me from there. Our second great sword is going to be the Bastard Sword, which we will obtain from Greyrat after freeing him if I don't get absolutely fucked right now. Hold on. You just trying to backstab me, bro? Okay. I already need to reset at that bonfire. I don't know what I am doing today. This is horrible gameplay. I'm just farming souls, actually. This is all part of the plan, you know? So we do have enough great swords to use one for every boss, which I intend to do. I think I'm going to use the Claymore for Vort, just off rip. I don't really see why not. Here's that one enemy that transforms. I guess he just wasn't feeling like it today, though. I don't know what's up with that. My entire game freezes, don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you a pro tip for this guy. I mean, really, any of the shield guys in the Souls trilogy. Back in the day, they gave you what is now an Asha Worn Elden Ring called Kick. That's just part of your moveset. Like what I'm doing right here. That does insane damage to their stamina if they're blocking. And you can just hit them, like, out of a block. He's not gonna let me do it because he's gonna poke me. But if you just kick, it will just break their shield. And this guy's a great shield. Like normal shields, like medium shields, light shields, it's pretty much a one and done. Like you hit them with it once and they get knocked out of it and you get a free critical hit. I was complete dog ass with that guy, but like that is the thing you can do. I'm kind of sad they took the kick out of the moveset in future games, to be honest. Because like once you know how strong it is, I mean, you kind of rely on it. You go back to Elden Ring and it's like, oh, I don't want to waste a whole Ash of War on that. Actually, right here, there's a dog. See those fireballs? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good. None of this is good. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I'm coming, Greyrat. Grab this to shard while we're here. Shit. You know what, that could have gone a lot worse. I'm gonna be honest. That room's kind of a shit show in all my playthroughs. Oh, okay, teleporting dogs. Forgot about that, my bad. Why are dogs, like, the hardest enemies in Souls? Like, dogs and rats. I don't know why. Like, in this game, it's more like just rabid dogs, and then Elden Ring has, like, the Kalid dogs that are just... I don't know if I've ever even killed one before in my entire life. Those things are insane. Alright, we're gonna go head back, free Greyrat. I forget if he even sells us the Bastard Sword this early, or if we have to wait until we do his first part of his quest. Oh, there he is, hello. You know, honestly, with that raw gem, a raw infusion might not be a terrible idea. I don't think I've ever used one, and since we're gonna have a lot of weapons in this playthrough, we're obviously not going to have enough materials to like upgrade all of them to a plus 9 or 10. Ow. It might not be a bad idea just to put like raw on one of them. I believe that's the one that cuts all scaling and just increases base damage. That may not be a bad idea. I don't think I'm going to do it with the Claymore just because it is like my most comfortable, but if we find like a trash one that we aren't going to put any souls into, might as well. Go back. We could upgrade the Claymore already. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'd rather save Titanite. I do think I'm going to level health a little bit more. Well, by one, I guess. I'm going to save those souls I got as my burial gift in the beginning, just in case we need them for later. And we are going to go ahead and rescue Greyrat. We're going to go ahead and take that ring from him, just throw it right on. I mean, that's kind of trash, but I mean, the free ring is a free ring, so we'll take it off his hands. I don't really feel like going all the way back and healing. Like it's Vort. I'm gonna be fine. If I die, like you just won't even see this video. Like I'll just give up. It's fine. First boss Vort. Just R1 him to death. Ow. Interesting that my slash attacks are doing more than my poke attacks. That's not really what I was expecting. Go ahead and do your charge. But you love that charged heavy, man. So much damage. Yeah, there he is. If I wasn't stupid, that could have been a no-hit, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, that is the Claymore and Vort down. We can go ahead and mark those off. I have a physical notepad. I'm keeping track of this stuff, by the way. Just because I'm 85 years old, actually. Hello, Grandma. You know, this run would probably be the run of, killing her right off the bat and doing an early dancer fight, but I don't really wanna. I don't really care for doing early dancer. Like, it gets you a lot of Titanite chunks early, which is cool, but, like, we're still on normal Titanite at this point of the game, and there's also large Titanite, which I don't know if there's much of there. I think it's mostly just chunks. So it's like, what are you really getting from doing that? Like, a bunch of souls off rip? I mean, it's DS3, it's not necessarily, like, the hardest game ever made. I think difficulty-wise in Souls, this is kind of one of the easier ones, to be honest. And I'm not one of those, like, hardcore challenge runners, like, you know, beating, like a FromSoft game at level 1, fist only, while on a dance pad, while dual-wielding Guitar Hero controllers, you know? Like I use pretty good weapons when I play these games. I think this is gonna be the first playthrough where I probably use some, like, absolute dog water. I mean, they're great swords. I cannot imagine that, like, they're gonna be terrible. Like, it's kind of hard to mess up a great sword. Like, even that running attack with that swing, with that little spin, is really helpful for running into a group of mobs. Like, you can see how I handled those dogs. Like, stuff like that is great for, like, even the Deacons fight, where you just have a lot of trash mobs. In this upcoming location with the Undead Settlement, we're actually gonna have 2 new greatswords. One of them, a Hollow Slayer greatsword, which is what we get from the area boss, and then there's one more we get as a rare drop from these guys, actually. I believe it's called the Flamberg. I always pronounced it Flameberg. That is absolutely incorrect. Like, I am very well aware of that. It's just always what I've called them in my head. Well, I don't know what happened to you guys and why you did not explode, but alright. I like these guys too. They're like the only mob that talk, you know? It makes me think they're like a scrapped Bloodborne enemy or something. Ooh, wombo comboed, okay. I think actually I'll just take that Estus shard and I'll be over here. Thanks though. I appreciate the offer. Alright, this is actually the guy we're going to be farming for the Flamberg. Drop down here for a basically secret bonfire. I don't know who found this. You know, a lot of people shit on Dark Souls 3 for being super linear, which, like, obviously compared to its predecessors, like, it is, but, like, in terms of, like, normal video game structure, I think this one's pretty non-linear. I mean, you can pretty much run past this entire area doing minimal stuff if you wanted to, but, I mean, there's, like, the Rotted Greatwood boss. That's optional. There's the part where you can get abducted by that one enemy and brought underneath his arena before, like, you're supposed to, which is really cool. You got that whole stuff with the Onion Knight. Like, there's stuff to do. Okay, here is Greatsword number 2, Bastard Sword. It's going to have less requirements than the Claymore. I mean, it kind of is just the Claymore, but slightly worse from what I remember. But before I forget, we'll show off the attack chains for all the greatswords. So just standard R1s for Claymore is very comfortable. It's just the same up, down, kind of deal. Or down, up, I guess. You know, charge tab, you saw those. Starts with a poke, ends with that slash. Pretty good. Poke's gonna be great. The rolling poke out of it is really good. Or actually, it's not a rolling poke. Oh, okay, okay. So the rolling heavy attack is a slash, but the rolling light attack is a poke. So that is good. Huge fan of that. And then for the Bastard Sword, which actually technically does more damage. I think that's just because scaling, but it just scales more with strength than the Claymore does. This, yeah, it is the same attack chain as the Claymore. Except the heavies are different. There is no poke, it is just slashes. So if you are a fan of that, then, well, there you go. Even the dodge into an R1 is a slash. Rolling. See, I don't like how there's no poke option though. I'm a big poke fan. Like you can see on the weapon type, it's standard slash thrust for the claymore, but it's just standard for the bastard sword. In real life, a bastard sword is called that because it can be used as one-handed or two-handed, because it's just small enough to not need two hands. So I do believe that is kind of the point in game, is you can see how fast those attacks come out, especially compared to even just the claymore. Well, actually, it's not that much faster. I'm trying to give the bastard sword something, but it's just Maybe it would work well with like a small shield, but even then you would probably want like a dagger or a rapier for the bonus crit damage. I don't know. But now is the fun part of the run where we get to grind the cliff underside bonfire for the Flameberg. So we'll just be running up here, going around this way, dodging everything we can. Right around to here. This guy will drop down. Barely left alive. There we go. First drop, please. No. Okay. Well, alright. Then we'll just drop down here, go around him, and sit down. And we will do this 100 times while we wait. I believe it is a 2% drop rate. So it is going to take a moment. Obviously, I'm not going to force you to see that. I'll just cut or make a time lapse or something to when I find it. You know, it is kind of weird in retrospect that they give you the claymore like kind of off rip and then let you buy the bastard sword later, because I mean, like, it really is just a better bastard sword. Really, it shows that the bastard sword does more damage just because my stat spread is like that, but really I think it does less. Or actually, I don't know why I'm trying to guess. I have the wiki pulled up. It does the same amount of base damage as the claymore, it's just shorter. So I don't really know why you would want that. Although I guess I never showed off your like special attacks. I don't really know what to refer to them as. In Elden Ring, it's Ashes of War. I don't know if they go by a different name here. I imagine they do. They're just like your weapon abilities. Like the bastard sword has a stomp, which then does that when you chain it with a heavy attack. And then the claymore has stance, which, if I could compare it to something, would be like square off from Elden Ring. So like, even in terms of your like weapon skills, I still think the claymore has the edge. I mean, I guess it's not like Elden Ring. There aren't gonna be like a ton of dragon fights in this game, so I guess like range isn't like as big of an issue here. It's just something you want. It's not like a necessity. Man, this is taking way longer than I thought it was going to. I have not been keeping track of time, but it's probably been at least 20 times by now. I mean, I haven't even gone over, like, the odds yet. I mean, it's a 2% drop rate, so I mean, it makes sense. What sucks too is since I'm only killing one guy for every run, it's like I'm not even effectively grinding, you know? Like I'm only at 5,200 souls. Like for how long I've been at it, you would assume I would have a lot more than that. The good news is I think this is the only time we're gonna have to grind for anything in the run, if I am not mistaken. There's one in, was it the Drakeblood Greatsword? Yeah, the Drakeblood Greatsword. I think you just have to kill one enemy that respawns, but I think it's like a guaranteed drop the first time you get it. So I think we're in the clear for that. I mean, I am like yawning and shit. It's gotta have been at least 30 minutes. Like, this is, this is, not great. I mean, we've gotta be close. I mean, it's been... Oh, man. I think I've literally spent half of this run doing this grinding now. Like, I feel like the time it took to get here is now the same as how long that I've been here, you know? I'm gonna have to take a break here in a minute and do, like, laundry or something to help break this up. Laundry is more exciting than this. I am a little sick right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I mean, this is my first upload, so you wouldn't really know what my voice sounded like anyway. So, I don't think anyone's gonna tell, but this is, not helping my overall drowsiness. Why are you doing different things? Be dead. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do some laundry and get some coffee and get myself some stimulation. Oh, if there's one thing I do not like, it is grinding in Souls games. Like, not even, like, for Souls. Like, grinding for random 2% drop rate items that are 2% for no reason. There's, like, 3 of those enemies in the entire game. I don't know why they needed to make the drop so rare. But whatever. Oh, we got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. A weapon that's so cool I can't even pronounce it correctly. My god. Okay. So, the deal with this weapon is I believe it is the only greatsword in the game that also does bleed damage. We can't wheel it. We just need one more dex, I believe. Yep. But yeah, it does bleed buildup. So that's pretty neat, I guess, for all you bleed building greatsword users in DS3. Like, I spent so long grinding, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do now. Like, I've completely forgot my route that I was planning. I mean, I haven't really planned, like, a route, but I have a general game flow that I do whenever I do this. We're just gonna go down, hit this bonfire down there, and then we'll head back up, talk to the giant, this whole thing going. I'm so happy that that is the only grinding we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna go up, meet the giant, we're going to grab the recovery stamina ring, kill Greatwood, I guess. Well, we could have tested out the new greatsword on this guy, but I didn't go back and level up a point into Dex, so we'll just have to go over here and kick its ass with the bastard sword anyway. Wow, that range is really, that's really something. Wow! I cannot tell you the last time I died to that guy. Holy shit! Wow, that is a first and a back here. Well, it's not that bad. I was not anticipating that. Man, this is decent armor, and I was at almost full health too. That's kind of crazy. I feel like usually my first death is like Pontiff or something. Maybe Abyss Watchers if it's like a weird kind of run. Do I need to get closer for bro to join me? There we go. Yeah, that's how that fight should have gone. Wow. There we go. Ow. Please don't die again. Please. I'm like not used to not having an ember at this point. I don't really want to spend one, but really? Wow. 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 Alright. Heard that. Cool thing I aggroed to the two most annoying mobs in FromSoft, you know? Dogs and rats. I was kind of hoping for like a sub 5 death run of this, but if I've taken 2 deaths and we have killed technically 2 but kind of like 1 bosses, just Fort and Gundyr, that's kind of rough. Go ahead and re-ember up for this guy. Who knows? Man, I probably should have not chosen the bastard sword for this guy because range isn't it. What am I stuck on? What even is that? With Greatwood, range is kind of an issue. Oh my god, I'm being sidestepped by trash mobs right now. Can I blame it on my cold? Is the cold making me do this? At least this can hopefully showcase that, like, this game is actually kind of easy. Even me, who's being a complete dumbass, is kind of walking through it. I hate this attack, though. A lot of people shit on this boss. I actually kind of like it. I am, I believe, the only gimmick boss fan, like, on the planet. I don't know if that's just because, like, I grew up playing Nintendo games mostly. So, like every boss is kind of a gimmick boss when you think about it. Like in, you know, Mario and Zelda and that kind of thing. But, like, I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it kind of shows just like different game design, like for each enemy. Like not every enemy has to be a DPS race or a 1,000 combos and then you get like 2 attacks in like Elden Ring or something. But like, I don't know. Some fights can be like, oh, to hit their weak point until you get a big chunk of damage. Like that feels cool. Like, I don't know. I'm into that. I mean, is Greatwood in my top 10 FromSoft bosses? Like, no, obviously, but like, I wouldn't call that a bad experience. All right, now we can grab our 4th. Oh, forgot to mark off my bastard sword. First route, because yes, I do use a physical pen and paper, and we have gotten our Hollow Slayer greatsword. Design-wise, I absolutely love this thing. I think it looks beautiful. I need 18 decks. Okay, that's a pretty hard pivot from where I was building towards, but that is okay. We're just shy of being able to afford it, but that is okay since we can just use the Flamberg instead. Flamberg, whatever. I don't care. All right, let's test this moveset out since we have not done that yet. I might be crazy. That feels a lot faster. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy, that's faster. That feels pretty long too. I like the design of it too. It's like a mini Swinander. All right, let's check those charged heavies. It's the slash, which I'm not a huge fan of. And just tap heavies, yep. Let's try the rolling. Okay, no rolling poke. That's a shame. Really, those rolling pokes I really enjoy. They're great towards like armored bosses. Dragon Slayer armor, they're pretty good against stuff like that. You always want that good poke damage. And I think, yeah, we'll use this for Crystal Sage. I didn't want to use it with the Greatwood because he had a bleed resist, and I mean, this whole weapon's gimmick is that it has bleed buildup, so you might as well use it. I also just realized when I counted the bosses, I think I forgot to include the first DLC bosses, which is very silly of me, my little notebook. This is like the bread and butter for Claymore, just clearing trash like that, just cutting through all of them. I think it might be, I don't want to say favorite weapon type, just because their moveset is pretty basic, but it's probably my pick for like most reliable at least. I'm not sure what the bleed buildup is on this weapon. I've never done a bleed build in PS3, so I'm not super familiar on how that works. I'm not usually a status build guy. Elden Ring has kind of trained me in the ways of the bonk weapon, you know? Like the Guts Greatsword, Zwyander, just that kind of weapon. I got to hit him once. That's crazy. Never seen him teleport that fast. If I did not stagger him just then, I was completely dead. Also, huge game lag. What's happening? Hello? I'm also gonna have to look back in editing to see if I even got a bleed proc. Cool. Alright, let's go back. Mark that off the list. Yeah, I sure did forget to put the second, or the first DLC bosses. That is, that's rough on my end. I'll learn how to count one of these days. We should do some future proofing. What other stats do I need to be pumping right now? We're about to get Executioner's Sword. It's 1913, so just strength, I guess. I'm not really sure how much of a hot take this is, but I actually enjoy dragon fights in Dark Souls. Or not just Dark Souls, just the Souls games in general, like Elden Ring included. I don't really have the camera problem a lot of people have. I genuinely think NPC fights like this one are worse. I'm not a PvP guy, like at all. Like, I don't know. The fact that they just dodge everything and can just insta-parry you a lot if they have a shield, and they heal and just all the dodging. Like, it's so exhausting to fight one. It's like you have to use an entirely different part of your brain. I was gonna say I'd rather fight that ancient dragon in DS2 any day over an NPC. I don't know if I'd go that far. That's a pretty bold statement. That boss is pretty ass. All right, we're about to come up on our next greatsword. Spike. That says greatsword in the name. That's not actually a greatsword. That's an ultra greatsword, so we will not be using that. It is actually the same weapon that Slave Knight Gale uses. It is a, like, blunt weapon. Please move. I love it when they don't, like, attack you, they just stand there, because they know that just blocking you so you get ganged up on is more effective than actually damaging you. Like, these guys aren't even trying. They're just trying to body block me, just to be an asshole. Does strike damage, I believe, instead of slash, which is really cool, and I really like that, actually, on a greatsword. I don't know if I would prefer it every time over slash, but it is a really cool way to divvy up damage types. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and test moveset on these two. I don't think we did that yet. So for standard R1s, again, oh, it is different actually. That's kind of new. Okay, this is like a curved greatsword moveset almost. The way the slashes kind of bleed into one another. Kind of like that. Like, I don't know if, like, effectiveness wise, if that's much better. It's just very stylish. Oh, when we got the pokes back. Oh, that's so good. We also have stance, as per usual. The Flamberg also had stance, by the way. I don't think I showed that off, but like the skills in this game are nothing compared to like Elden Ring's, so they're all pretty standard. You don't have to worry about it. I never use them. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I never really bother. As you can see, it is blunted. So it will be doing that strike damage. It does exclusively strike damage. So this is most definitely going to be a pick for armored enemies of any kind like that. And this is one where I'm not actually mad that we don't have the poke attack on it, just because every hit is strike. That's the reason I like the poke attack. Well, another reason is range. Range is always good, but it's that ability to divvy up that damage type. And I believe this weapon has a little bonus. As you can see in the top left of my screen, I have a little buff there. I believe that is HP per kill. Restores FP upon each fallen foe. Okay, so it's not actually as good as I thought it was, but still somewhat solid, I guess, if you plan on using a lot of ashes or skills. I'm going to keep calling them ashes just because I'm a stupid Elden Ring player. I am really sad I never played these games like as they were coming out. I think my first time playing the Dark Souls games was like 2023 or 4? I think 2024. I kept trying to get into Dark Souls 1 for like actually a kind of long time, pretty much since the remaster came out for Dark Souls 1. Because it's like, oh, it's Dark Souls. Like, everyone knows what Dark Souls is. Like, I always felt left out, and I just could not get into it. I had never played, like, D&D or anything, so, like, the level up screen made absolutely no sense to me. Like, the only RPG I had played was, like, Pokemon. So, like, the concept of, like, leveling specific stats and not just getting them, like, automatically for a level was very strange. But, you know, as you can see, I eventually learned to really like that once Elden Ring came out. And then after Elden Ring, I went back a couple years later to play Dark Souls 1, and just blew past that game. I don't know if, oh, I'm invaded, I can't rest. Oh, there he is. Hello. I actually do like that R1 chain, to be honest. It feels a little slower. I don't know if that's my imagination, but it's got the style points that I crave. So, see, like, I want to use that skill, but it does, like, no damage. Like, 112 versus 80. Well, I mean, that's a fair bit more, but it consumes FP and all that. What was I saying? I'm just yapping. I don't even know if this is going in the video. I'm just straight up yapping. Nobody cares, and I'm very well aware of that. No one's watching this video also. I am also aware of that. This is not necessarily the most innovative idea. Alright, I didn't activate the shortcut to get here. Please let me first try this boss. Let's see some good damage. You know what, two-shotting? That's pretty decent. And also, I think this moveset really benefits this boss. Just like the flowing state of attacks. I think, honestly, a greatsword would be my #1 pick for types of weapon to bring to this fight. Because you're just aiming for the one that this red orb is going to. Maybe a scythe, just because that huge sweeping distance you'd have with it. I'm just a greatsword user at the end of the day. I'm stupid. I also don't hate this boss. I know this is a lot of people's, like, F-tier boss in this game. Same with, like, the, what is it? The Dragon Wyvern, is it called? In Archdragon Peak. I actually kind of like that guy, too. I said it before. I'm okay with gimmick bosses. I don't hate it like how everyone else hates it. And I think people don't dislike it as much as they think they do. Because, like, if you ever meet someone that has that take, just, like, push them on it. Be like, okay, what exactly don't you like about it? I feel like you kind of stun them for a minute. Because they don't actually know why they don't like it, because they don't think about it. They just kind of hear the word gimmick fight, and then they just go, oh, well, that's bad. And it's like, well, I mean, okay, what would you change? What's the part you don't like about it specifically? Like, I don't know. This fight was fine. I like the first phase of, oh god, I'm gonna forget her name now. Renala from Elden Ring? Has similar theme with attacking, like, glowing ads in the arena that don't do much damage in order to damage the big boss. Like, I don't know. It's fine with me. But that is the Hollow Slayer Greatsword down, and Deacons is down. This one's gonna be pretty decent, just because it's already a C scaling with strength without being upgraded even. So I feel like this is gonna go pretty smoothly. That did, like, no damage. That's crazy. See, like, why would you ever use the skills in this game? Okay, maybe I just haven't used, like, good skills. I think pretty much only boss weapons have good skills. I haven't really found any skill, besides, like, parrying, obviously, that's good. But you see how he was using healing incants? If I didn't have a weapon big enough to stun him, he would have just kept using that infinitely. Like, I hate NPC fights. Give me any dragon over them. Like, I said that before with the Ancient Dragon from DS2. Actually, give me that guy over any NPC fight. No exaggeration. I mean, I enjoy the concept of being invaded in single player, because I'm playing offline, so I can't be invaded by, like, a real player. That's just because I have mods on. I miss not having... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad, actually. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm actually gonna die here. I refuse. Oh, I can't leave. Oh, no! I'm invaded, so I can't leave. Oh, I hate... Never mind. I take it back. I hate it. I hate invasions. It's the worst. Worst mechanic. I cannot believe that 2 of the 3 deaths are just getting stuck in a corner while being just ganged up on by tiny annoying enemies. This is a pretty big stop for us on our route, just because this is about to get us access to buying infinite Titanite shards right through this invisible or illusionary wall, I mean. There we go. Plus, this is like the ultimate dream, right? Like, I'm not under some like disillusion that this is going to be my career and I'm going to publish this video and it's going to get 1 million views and I'm going to be collabing with Lil Aggie or something, you know? Like, it's not... I have zero intent of this getting any views at all. I just like the process. I like to say that I did it. I expect this to get maybe... Honestly, I'd be happy with 5 views. I know that might sound like being Mr. Humble, and like I secretly think this video is going to get hundreds and thousands, so it's going to make me seem super cool, but like I genuinely don't think this is going to catch on at all in the algorithm. This concept has been done to death by much more skilled and funnier people, so I truly am doing absolutely nothing. I'm bringing nothing to society with this. I just think it's fun. I was inspired by a creator who is relatively small. I think they have around like 60 or 70k subscribers, which is crazy how that's considered small, by the way. Their name is escaping me right now, but I'll throw their stuff up on screen. I just been binging that as like second monitor content, which I mean in the best way. I don't mean that as an insult. And it's just really entertaining. And I'm like basically ripping them off. So, I'll go ahead and show respect to my elder there. I dodged that, but okay. I respect your decision. I thought that combo was over. One more hit, please. Thank you. Let's apply some electricity. Some good damage. I should have put on Havel's Ring just so I could get the Grass Crest shield, because this dude is a stamina muncher with the amount of dodging you do. At least compared to like other things in this game. This is just like your standard like overworld enemy in Elden Ring. His moveset actually does kind of remind me of those guys in the Elden Ring DLC. It's like the first enemy that you can fight like out in the overworld. I'm out of electricity, but it is fine. We got it in the bag. Not too bad. Good damage though for a +0 weapon at this point. So we're going to pick up the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. I've only used the Farron Greatsword, which is technically an Ultra Greatsword, so we won't be using that. So I've not used this one. I think we're good on everything else. Yep. I need 24 strength for that, holy shit. And I believe, let me look it up just in case, that the Wolf Knight stuff does good against Abyss enemies. Yes, it does 20% bonus damage. So we're going to want to use that against actually the next boss in our lineup, which is Wolnir. So yeah, we'll go ahead and use it now. But I could also use it against Alderage, Dragon Slayer, or Midir. I actually don't hate that idea of using it against any of those, to be honest. Alderage is kind of annoying. Midir has a huge HP pool. Let's check out this moveset here. Pretty standard R1s. Let's see if it's a poke or a slash for its charged heavy. That's a different kind of slash. It's also so slow. We'll never be using that. Love to see it. Normal one's not so bad. And then for its ability, we got that. Oh, basically a Lion's Claw. That's good. I see us using that. If it's anything like Lion's Claw in Elden Ring, then we're so back. This also seems pretty big. Like bigger than average for a greatsword. I'm not sure if the bonus damage is really going to do much against this guy since he's also a gimmick fight, or you just have to hit his rings. I'm pretty sure that doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe they break faster. It doesn't look like it. There we go. I really like this guy too. I just wish it was longer. Like he had like more rings. Because it kind of feels like a lesser version of the tree boss, which is kind of wild to say out loud, but I mean really, it's like the same general premise as you hit weak spot until it does a huge burst of damage. And that guy will also give us a new weapon to use. And I believe it is Faith, if not all stats. So we might have to hold off on using it until we can properly level Faith. Now a smart man would have not leveled up his HP stat and instead spent it on that, on Faith or Intelligence or whatever it takes to future-proof. But I'm not a smart man. Okay, so it's just 13. We'll be fine. And it does not do split damage either. Oh, it's like... almost looks like... I mean, it's hollow. I didn't really notice that. That's kind of cool. Just shy of being able to use it. Kind of sucks. Wrath of the Gods is the name of its skill. That's kind of crazy. Alright, as per always, we are going to stand in the cheese spot where this giant... I guess I'll just keep calling it a crossbow. We'll just kill this giant worm. And I feel my cold rapidly getting worse as my sinuses close, so I'll use this time to like take medicine or something. Just AFK until he's dead. And wouldn't you know it, he is dead. Just as I planned. I did not take any medicine, because I am poor and cannot afford to take medicine. I need to save it for if I'm like actually dying, not just have like a mild cold. Okay. I imagine I can't wield this. Holy shit, I can wield it. Go ahead and give that a shot. Check out the moveset. Again, pretty box standard R1s. Hello. Would you like to help me test this weapon? Good damage. We got that kind of underneath slash that the other weapon had. Not really sure what that did. What was that? Perseverance. Okay, that probably like increases poise, if I were to guess. I think I've probably done a playthrough with this weapon before, I just don't really remember. I like how it's gonna reflect in the video as it goes on. I just get sicker and sicker. Like every cut, I slowly just turn into like a pile of mucus and disgustingness. I usually like never get sick. I've been sick like twice in the span of a month. That is insane for me. Usually it happens like once every like 2 or 3 years. Alright, let us take out Demon King. There's a summon sign here? Who are you? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen the summon sign there. He just used Catch Flame from Elden Ring on my ass. That is such a slow charged R2, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I don't like this attack. Please don't. I would love it if you didn't. Oh. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh god. Oh no. Please. No. No more. No more. Please. I'm sick. Leave me alone. Demon King, you're like the last demon alive. Please. Last time I fought this guy, he didn't use this attack once. Now he's just gonna spam it the whole time. Huge unfortunate. Ow. Oh, he's gonna go boom. Stuff like this, I really love. He uses the last of his strength, and he can't fight. Ow. I was gonna say he can't fight us anymore, and he still hit me anyway, because I'm just that ass. Like, look at him. It's like a Sif from Dark Souls 1. Used up the last of his strength, there's nothing he can do now. It's kinda... it makes you think about what you're doing, you know? It's like, am I the good guy? I mean, granted, he's still trying to murder us, but, I mean, we kinda invaded his home. Pretty reasonable, to be honest. And here, upcoming is one of the best, like, location reveals in in Souls. Like on a first playthrough, you've probably spent like a couple hours down here in the catacombs. You like, I mean, like think about how we got here. We went through the swamp. Like it was a shaded forest, and it turned into a swamp. Then we're in the catacombs. Then we're basically in hell. And it's like, it feels rough. Then you step out here, and it's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, wow, this is a special game. I feel like when it comes to these games, there's kind of like a split where it's either you really like the OG Souls games, and then you don't really care for Elden Ring that much, and you think it's just like the standard attack 47 times to get a one-hit attack window. Like it's more of like a, I don't know if Brains versus Brawn is a good comparison, but it's like the newer games are all boss focused and the old games are all like level design focused. And I feel like I'm weird, but I really like the level design focus, but I still prefer the newer games, if that makes sense. Like I totally get it. If you think like DS1 is the best Dark Souls, like that's totally understandable to me, and I might have even agreed with that until a few more playthroughs into DS3 that I got. But my voice is giving out. I hear it cracking. I apologize. I should probably stop recording so that A, it doesn't get worse, and B, I don't sound like shit. But I want to record, so it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I feel like I really enjoy DS1, and I honestly might put it above 3 if the second half of that game didn't just fall off a cliff for me. Like after Anor Londo, like I really like Anor Londo, but after that, it is like such a different game, and a lot of things start to annoy me. Like, while I maintain that like Dark Souls 2 has like some of the worst areas I've seen in a video game, like that underground shrine area where it's like all blue and beautiful, but like the area sucks. That snow field in the DLC, like actual bottom of the barrel at Iron Keep 2. Dark Souls 1 doesn't have it as bad as that, but stuff like Tomb of the Giants. People hate on Blighttown. I don't actually hate Blighttown. I think it's fine. Like, man, Tomb of the Giants is such an off-putting area for that game. I feel like I've seen that meme format before of like thinking about playing a game and then that one part that stops you from replaying it. I don't think it stops me from replaying Dark Souls 1, but it's definitely it makes me think a little bit. Like I don't want to blame it all on like crunch time or like try to push a release date, but like it's gotta be, right? Like it's such a huge quality difference. Like that game goes from like an 8 to a 10 out of 10 depending on the area to like a 3. It's like, what happens? Like what did you do? How did it get this bad? Actually, I should have used my skill here. Yeah. I imagine if this was actually leveled. Oh, that range isn't very good though. They probably could have one-shot him if this was properly leveled. I have yet to upgrade a weapon, by the way. Everything's +0. No, don't get invaded. Oh, I forget there's an invasion here. Damn it. Oh, it's a mage too, isn't it? Of course it is. Well, this is where I take death 4. I guarantee you that. Kick you. Ha ha ha. I do no damage to you. That is very scary. Oh, I had no mana. Haha. Silly me. What was that Bloodhound step ass dodge? Excuse me. Wrong game, sir. This dude's about to heal too. That's so aggravating. Oh my god. Yeah, just throw fucking knives at me, bro. That's so fun. He has yet to heal? I'm very confused. You know what? I'm still gonna die because this area upcoming is insane, but that could have gone a lot worse. Oh, wait, he gave me Estus uses. I didn't know he could do that. Never mind, I'm fine. I don't know how I pulled that out of my ass, but I'm not complaining. Wow, really? Thanks, though. Appreciate it. Hit me through the fog. That's awesome. That does no damage. Oh, God. Not with Pontiff. Oh, no. Oh, that super sucks. Shit. Oh, just unlocked my camera. Thanks for that, though. I, like, actually have to be good at the game now. But I want to have commentary. But I can't talk, because I need to concentrate. Fuck. You know what? Damage isn't that bad, actually. It's adding up. Gotta keep in mind, it's a great sword, not like an ultra great sword. It's not that slow. I can get multiple hits in. The music is so good, though. I wanted to turn off music so I can put in my own over the video for bosses, so that way, like, in between cuts, it doesn't, like, cut the music for you. But I'm gonna be so honest with you, I really just wanted to hear the music myself while I was playing it, because I love the music in these games. So I greed it a little bit, alright? I wanted the music for me. I do no damage against this clone. Shit. I could usually, like, 4-shot it. Oh, this is bad. I might have to swap to, like, Executioner's Sword for this. That C scaling in strength's really gonna help. Might even upgrade it too. I don't think I should bother taking out the clone, because it's gonna take so much effort to do so. And he's just gonna get it back. I'm sitting here breathing out of my mouth because I can't breathe. I got IRL debuffs right now. I'm doing the real challenge run. Stop unlocking my camera, please. He's in the floor! Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I got away with it, though. Ah, shit. Please no. Where? Oh, okay. I just completely lost him. That's cool. I killed the clone. I don't want to jinx it. But I think we... yeah, we got it. Holy shit. I mean, I used almost all my heals, but... wow. Okay. Obviously didn't have a chance to use my or my skill, but it's I'll take it. I can very much live with that sort of judgment. Alright, I'm gonna try not to assassinate any of my NPCs here while I do this. But we got the very standard R1s. Do have slashes instead of pokes, which is unfortunate. Our rolling attacks are not a poke. That also kind of sucks. But we have this, which does turn it into a poke. Oh, and it leaves it with, what is that, a magic infusion or a dark infusion? I can't tell. Ooh, and it has that. Okay, so this is like a mini Moonlight Greatsword, I guess. Dark magic. Okay, so yeah, I guess it really is like a tiny Moonlight Greatsword then. I have a feeling it's not going to be that bad, actually. I might actually end up using this skill too, since it has that passive of just infusing magic on your weapon. Man, you can see that damage fall off though with just the normal enemies. It should not take that many hits to kill those little dudes. I have a clip that I might throw in the video if I remember, but it's these two guys. I bring them into this room and just fuck them both with parries. I just parry every attack. I am stuck. stun locked. Wow. Could you not? That's what I'm talking about with the NPCs having that infinite stamina bullshit. The dude just attacked me 18 times in a row. Like, if they want to, they'll just keep going. We're gonna come back for Ring of Favor later. Just because I've already used half my FP bar. I don't really want to try to fight those two guys down there without a full one. I've already used some of my heals, you know. That ash I just picked up lets us buy infinite large smithing stones, or large titanite. I'll pass. Thank you though. I don't want any. You know what? I'll be okay. I can't sit down. This is where I die. Ooh, yep, okay. That's rough. I might have to take a break. I don't feel good at all. Shit. I'm kinda on a roll though. Fuck. I'm sweating through all my clothes. I'm so sick and I'm hungry. But I can't do anything because I'm broke. Who needs food anyway? We can do Yorm. I like me some Yorm. I hear that's like another reason people don't like doing challenge runs of DS3 is like Yorm specifically, just because he's resistant to like all damage that isn't hit the gimmick weapon. It's just very fortunately for us that gimmick. Oh wow, I wasn't even paying attention. That's tragic. That's wow. Yikers. Cool for me, dog. Love that. All right. If you don't know how this works, Yorm is only weak to the weapon that's in his arena. Because of lore. We're going to equip that. If you have played Elden Ring, it is basically 1-for-1 the Rykard fight. You just gotta use the Ash of War here, and it has the same, like, wind projectile thing. Except this guy's way easier than Rykard is. It's pretty much a joke fight. Alright, that's pretty much finished it. Goodbye, Yorm. I really like his lore, though. Very cool guy. Alrighty. Aldridge. I know a lot of people think this guy sucks and he's annoying. Ooh, that's still not great damage. Yikes. I can't even imagine what Pontiff Sword was gonna do. God, I was gonna get the fucking the Ring of Favor, and I keep forgetting. Now I'm gonna die with all these souls on me, and I'm gonna be sad. Honestly, I might bone out. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how the second phase goes here. Probably. Oh, I don't have any pillars left. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm boning. Fuck that. I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna have to upgrade this, and I'm gonna need the Ring of Favor. Alright, we have this at a comfortable +2. Hopefully that is enough. I think I'm gonna have to take another break. I don't feel good. I'm gonna end up probably caving and grabbing something to eat. I'll worry about the no money I have later. We are back. We're back and I'm still sick. Surprising. Whoa. I did eat though. I'm only human after all. It's crazy how I was actually feeling like pretty good, and then the moment I unpaused the recording, I like sneezed like 3 times, and now all of a sudden all of the disgustingness is back in my body. It's crazy how that works. Like I actually felt really good while eating. I could breathe. My body's trying to give me like an eating disorder, or like I only feel good while I eat or something. Wow, first attack is the arrow one. That's crazy, dog. I feel like we're doing the same damage, which is insane. This is a +2 now. Wow, and also immediately doing the arrow attack. I feel like I would really like this boss if they just removed that one attack. Like, everything else is fine. It's that one attack that is so stupid. It's just, you're not allowed to play the game until it's over. Are you fucking serious? The threefer. Honestly, even if it was just the phase 1 version of the arrow attack, it would be annoying, but it would be like, okay. It's the phase 2 one that is just so dumb. Especially by then, like, most likely are out of, like, pillars for defense. So I actually don't know the solution. I don't know what you're supposed to do during that. I just usually get lucky and they don't use that attack. Ouch. It's just because it lasts for so long. And there goes my cover. Arrows are still going. Arrows are still going. There we go. Like, I feel like it should be one of those fights, and it might be, to be honest, where there's like a gimmick to it, kind of like, I don't know, the pendant in DS1 for Manus, to where it like deflects his magic, or like the I forget what it's called, but it's that shard thing in Malekith's fight that you can get that deflects one of his attacks. Like, give me like a trump card versus that one attack, please. Because it feels so weird. I am kind of sad, though, with the amount of weapons that we have. It's not really a showcase like I was hoping it would be. It's just, I don't know. With, like, the Claymore, I kind of wanted to show how versatile it is. With, like, the amount of infusions you can do with it, the pine resins you can apply to it. But, like, that's not really what's happening. Wow, the instant grab. I'm so good at this game. Holy shit, guys. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to use that skill real quick. 107. Now I'm doing 151 damage. I forgot to check how much damage I was doing before. That's rough. Ouch. For a second I thought that was her phase transition. I was like, there ain't no way you're phase transitioning already. I dodged it! What in all the Dark Souls 2 lingering ass hitbox was that shit? This damage isn't terrible. Honestly, I am kind of impressed that the damage is even this good. Because I think popular opinion is that the boss weapons aren't actually very good in this game. Like they're cool, but they don't really like stand up in comparison to just normal weapons you can find, because they're just less flexible and usually have like an okay Asha War. Oh wait, I should check damage. Hold on. 91. Okay, so I think that is dark then, because that's a pretty substantial damage boost. Oops. So I gotta make sure to reapply this. In all honesty, I might also just do a playthrough with these weapons, because I actually kind of like this. Like, I'm imagining right now, like, an actual build around this, and not just, like, a +0, like, unupgraded, no synergy with any rings or anything. And, I can imagine it being pretty solid. Because it's, like, not terrible right now, and it has, like, nothing going for it, which is kind of nuts. And also, I forgot to get the Ring of Favor again. That is so sad. It's like not even that good. I'm just annoyed that I keep forgetting about it. What? I don't think I've seen that attack in a while. Forgot about that. Ooh, super clutch stun. That's something that enemies don't really do as much in this game than in Elden Ring, is they don't stun nearly as often. Like, I think the last time I fought Midir and got him to stagger, I think it was like once in the entire fight, and I was using an ultra greatsword. Like, tell an Elden Ring player that and they would vomit. Like, they would seethe and maul. And I'm one of those people that would be seething and mauling. I really like Dancer though. I think it's a fun fight. I'm glad it's in Night Rain, even though I haven't really played much of that. I wish Night Rain was like a completely different game just for me. Because I really like the idea of it. It's just, I hate that it's co-op, and I hate that it's a roguelike. Those are like my two least favorite genres of game. I don't like co-op because I don't have any friends. And I don't like roguelikes because I just don't like roguelikes. Like, I don't like the gameplay loop there. Hey, and we have enough for Moonlight Greatsword. Nice. And you know what I'm not gonna do? Get the Ring of Favor, baby. The Ring of Favor is like my inhibitor, you know? I'm training without it, and then I'm gonna get to a big boss that I'm stuck on. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna just first try it. Is he screaming? I thought I heard him screaming in here. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Oh, I think it's the baby. I really like Osiris, too. I love his voice. I know he skipped the cutscene, but he'll talk a little bit in the fight. I just really like, oh, that damage. Oh boy. You know it's bad when you don't even see like the color change, you know? As long as I don't get unlucky with like jank hitbox every now and then, I think I got it though. Ooh, nice headshot. Honestly, might be another hot take. And I don't even know if I necessarily agree with it. I think it's maybe, without really thinking about it, more objectively balanced how staggers work in this game more often, where you don't get a chance to critical hit them, but they just like stop moving for a second. And I know that is probably going to piss someone off, because that's like a whole play style, but I feel like that's really broken in Elden Ring, and people just kind of accept that, where like, you just equip like a colossal sword, or like a colossal weapon, and just like jump R2 them like twice and then break anyone's kneecaps. And that's without even like a super specific build for it. Also, I just noticed my durability on my weapon is like terrible. Am I gonna be the first person to have a weapon break in Dark Souls 3? I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. I think it's breaking faster than I'm hurting him, which is alarming. Oh, is that what his breath does? I thought that was just fraud. No, because I was looking at it right as I hit, and it did a big chunk. Very strange. Whoops. I think I'm hurting him slightly more than the durability is. It also might be one of those things, since I have like an FPS mod, maybe it's like degrading my weapon faster. Because like in unmodded Scholar of the First Sin, Dark Souls 2, on PC, since it's at 60 FPS, your weapons break twice as fast, because it was never like done properly for the PC port. So if you like lock your FPS at 30, then it's back to normal. Maybe it's like one of those things. I feel like I would have noticed it by now, though. I played this game for like 300 hours. I should probably notice that. With this guy, you can get lucky with a lot of dodging without like rolling, if that makes sense. Like if you just position yourself correctly when he does his attacks, not that one, he'll just like miss you because you're like stuck underneath him. And I really like that. Like dodging an attack without rolling is like the most, oh, huge lag. Like it's just really cool. I know a lot of people post clips like that of like hard bosses and like Elden Ring. Well, they'll dodge like almost all their attacks just by like walking and jumping. My weapon is at risk. I've never seen that message in this game before. I really want it to be enough though. I wonder why they made the durability so low. Did they not want you to use this weapon outside of the boss fight? I feel like that's kind of restrictive for no reason though. Like why not? I remember this boss gave me such a hard time, and it's so weird. Like, you remember how much you struggle, especially in the older Souls games. Like, I imagine for people that, like, hey, it didn't break. I don't know, like, if you started with, like, Dark Souls 1 or, like, Demon Souls, and then you played all of them through Elden Ring, I can't imagine what going back to Dark Souls 1 is like for, like, difficulty. Because you would remember it being so hard. Like, oh yeah, I was stuck on a silent demon for 2 hours until I figured out how to beat him. But like, if you die to a silent demon now, like that's, I mean, everyone plays at their own pace, like and all that, and different skill levels, but I can't even imagine like dying to that. And I don't say that as like a, look at me, I'm so good at video games. You know, I'm a Souls player. It's just like, really? I mean, that's like a Kirby level boss fight, like to be honest. like I don't know. Like people at the time, like the environment with that was just different. Like even good players back then were struggling, I'd imagine. It's just like the ceiling kept being raised for difficult boss fights. Like it's gonna be weird thinking about like at the time we're recording, in posting, Elden Ring is like the most recent FromSoft game besides Night Rain. It's gonna be weird looking back on like Consort Radon and Melania, which are kind of like the top dogs for like difficult bosses. It's gonna be weird looking at that like 15 years from now. Like, I can't believe we thought Melania was hard. Now we have Jacob, Eater of Worlds, you know, like, oh man, you know, you have to dodge for 45 straight minutes and then get one attack window. Like, I can't believe we used to think all that was hard. Because I'm sure that's how people felt about like Artorias or something. Like, they get there and just be dumbfounded. Like, I can't believe this is even in a video game. Who designed this? This is way too hard. This is unbeatable. And now it's like, really? And I'd still say that Artorias is still actually like a decently hard fight. But it's like, even like Margit at the beginning of Elden Ring, I'd say that Margit is like, I'd say he's harder than all but like 2 Dark Souls 1 bosses. Like, I'd put like, I don't know, Artorias and Manus are probably harder than Margit. And then like maybe Gwyn if you don't parry, just because he's so aggressive. Like, Margit has so many attacks in his arsenal for the first boss. I just like to think about that. Like, what is the next hardest Souls boss going to be? Are we going to reach a point where it's actually just not fun anymore? Some people might think we're already there, to be fair, but I actually really enjoy Consort Radon. He's one of my favorite bosses. I could very consistently beat him. Just a little flex I'll throw in there. And yes, we are finally going back for the Ring of Favor. Yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword looks so good. Hey, Ring of Favor. Nice. So I should be able to wear... Yeah. Nice. Honestly, once I kill this guy, I might come back for the defense ring, to be honest, to kind of compensate for my lesser health pool in this run. It's not that I can't do it with only 30 vigor. I'm sure that most people put less, actually. My health bar is bigger than it looks, by the way, just because I have the HUD shrink mod. This would definitely be like over half my screen if I didn't have it. I'm just not used to playing with like an appropriate level of health. I'm used to just going full berserk in this game and just tanking every hit. It's just weird having to like manage my HP. This area is so cool. So I like this boss. I like how it's like a platforming challenge. To me, this has been the better Bed of Chaos. I still think it has some work to do for it to be like a truly like really good boss fight. But people will put this shit in F tier, and it's like, really? Like, you're gonna let Ancient Wyvern get to you like that? Like, you're gonna put it in the same tier as Bed of Chaos? That's crazy. Like, come on. In no world is this a Bed of Chaos level trash boss. We have 5 greatswords left to get. One of them is just around the corner. So let's go and grab that. Okay, he should drop it. Yay, okay. I wasn't actually totally sure. I tested it before I started recording on a different file, and he dropped it first try, but I wasn't sure if I just got really lucky, if it was like a 1% drop rate, and I just happened to get it first try. It made me kind of nervous. All right, Drake Blood Greatsword. It's a pretty clean looking greatsword. I'll give it that. It looks pretty clean. Ooh, it's got that that moveset that the Hollow one has. I like that. That has your standard one of those. All right. I think it's just a little too short. Just from the look of it. Like, I can tell this is gonna be like a problem if you try to use this against like Nameless King, for example. So I think that's kind of a miss to put it in the area right before you fight him. But we'll pull up its wiki real quick, see if there's anything cool about it. Oh yes, there is something cool about it. What the fuck? Okay. This does physical, magic, and lightning damage. The other weapons probably did that too. I was looking at the wrong part of the stats. Hopefully you can see my mouse. I was looking over here where like the plus 22 is for all these stats. I forgot it's just over here. So yeah, this does a little bit of everything. That's actually really good. So that means this is actually strong against the first stage of Nameless King, just not the second stage. Part of me really wishes I didn't upgrade my weapon for Aldridge just so I could change the title to like beating Dark Souls 3 with all +0 greatswords or something. Whoops, I just blinked. My my brain shut off. My bad. Nice jump hit. This is also probably one of the better dragon fights too. And as previously stated, I am actually a dragon fight fan. I don't really find camera to be a huge issue for me personally. Whoops. I really thought that was going to kill me. If I would have rolled out of that, it absolutely would have. There we go. This is like the only boss I can think of that I usually stagger. And I've been blasting this dude with like magicka beams. This is also the longest phase 1 I've had in a long time. Usually the dragon melts pretty fast. You see, it keeps unlocking when I do that. I need to stop doing that. Ow. Well, there goes my 5 death run. Yikes. I mean, to be fair, if there was anywhere to die and me still have somewhat respect from people, it's probably Nameless. Probably the hardest boss of the base game. You know what, let's give that other sword a shot, just since we've already started. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to phase 2, though. It's kind of disappointing. I can't believe we still have not gotten, at least off memory, another, like, dragon riding boss, you know? Like, how is this still the only guy riding a dragon in one of these games? It's just the coolest thing. Riding a dragon is like peak male fantasy, you know? Please die. Oh my god, this range is so bad. Why would they give this to you right before fighting him? Look at that! I'm not even hitting him! Look at that! That's insane! That's insanity! Get this shit off immediately! What? That's nuts! I also didn't re-ember. Ow. Well, RIP. Yeah. I'm gonna blame that on the weapon, to be honest. Like, I'm adding it to the count, obviously, but I'm blaming the weapon. This shit is so bad. But this will definitely be the last use of the Moonlight Greatsword. It has seen enough love. This is also probably the last boss I'm doing for tonight's recording. We have reached hour 5, and I have work early in the morning. I've picked up a longer shift. Like, not only is the damage better, but the range is better too. Now, I'm not going to totally blame what happened on the weapon, just because, you know, obviously it's +0. I'm not using it in the best use encounter, but he should be weak to lightning, and it was doing no damage and it had no range. It might just be another example of why do all these, like, split weapons have such terrible execution. Ouch. Like, I get it needs to be bound. Oh. I cannot double my stupid death count to Nameless. I gotta skip Nameless for now. I'm gonna get in my head about it. It's like all these weapons that claim to do it all just secretly do nothing at all. that's its secret. Man, I want to do Nameless because I want to respec after I do. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna try this with or my game will crash. That's also a thing that can happen. Please don't fuck up my recording. Okay, hopefully everything's still working. If that corrupted my recording, I mean, I guess you wouldn't be seeing this, but very sad. Oh, that damage. Oh, it's over. God, that sucks. I mean, if I lock in, I got this, but I want to be more entertaining than that. God, this range, man. I cannot get over this range. This might be, either this or the Bastard Sword might be the absolute shortest greatswords in this game. I like these more brutish boss fights, like, what's his name? Godfrey, with like the Horalu phase, you know, where he starts just punching you. I like that. It's very primal. I'm into it. Next FromSoft game is only melee moves. Oof, that was a bad one. Oh, man. I'm getting real sloppy towards the end. I just got lucky there. Guardian Angel came in from above to save me from that shit. Oh, man, the biblical greed. Biblical greed on my end there. Don't kick me off. Don't kick me off. Please, please, please. Okay. Like, what a Tower of Babel story that would have been. Sit here and play it safe the whole fight, and then just get literally curb stomped off of the map from this dude. Can you stagger again? I feel like I have not staggered in forever. Please do that. No! No, 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 no! Why? Oh, I don't feel like it should have done that much damage. Like, really? Fuck! I'm gonna double my death count in the last, like, 10 minutes of today. Oh, no. I got an Ember. God, I'm so sad. I really thought I could go through this whole thing plus DLC with 5 deaths. What a fool I was. Everyone knows I'm a fraud now. Everyone's clicked off the video. Oh, it sucks. Feels bad. Hey, buddy. Weird how I can still infuse this weapon. That seems very strange. Ow. The charged heavies do a little more damage. At least it's a visual amount that I can read on the health bar. I think I just gotta be sticking with those. Oh, I lost my souls too. I didn't even pay attention to that. I never picked him up from Nameless. I dodged into him because I have 0 brain cells. Bro's charging at me, so I probably try to play chicken with him. You cannot play chicken with Champion Gundyr, hate to tell you. That's a good dodge. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if he's done with a combo or if he's just gonna kick me. I feel like half the time I end up not hitting him because I think he's gonna kick, and then when I finally decide to, he just kicks my ass in. Oh, see it like that. Like, I think he's done, and then he just fucking kicks me. Again! He's just gonna... I will never punish that again. That's my bad. I will never hit this man a single time. We're gonna give this one more go. We're gonna give it one more go. Not only has everyone clicked off the video now, but they're also currently having sex with my mom, and that's just the worst part. And what sucks too is like the damage isn't even that bad. Like, in all honesty, if you're doing charged hits, it's not bad at all. It's actually just a skill issue. There's absolutely no one to blame but me. Like, I'm doing damage. Like, that is a visible amount of damage that I'm doing. I'm just that bad. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? Ugh. Hit him out of that. That's awesome for me. Get him out of that one too. That's good. Oh, damn. I didn't think that was a grab. Ugh, I keep falling for the kicks. I'm so stupid. I don't know what is wrong with me today. This dude's out here trying to play t-ball with me and I keep missing. It's I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's it for me today. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work. Oh. Alright, welcome back everybody. It is day 2, and I am no longer sick. That should help a lot. Or, you know what? It might actually help Zero and just reveal how terrible I am at this game. If I don't get it this first try, I'm going to leave and do something else. I kind of noticed in this game, compared to Elden Ring, I feel like the enemies don't really input read you as much. Ouch, okay. I think he just decides to kick me when I commit to something. He's like, you know what, I wasn't gonna kick you, but I saw you charging that R2, so unfortunately for you, it's time for kick. I really like this boss, but I've never fought him doing so little damage, you know? Like, I'm just not used to surviving this long. We usually trade hits, like, the entire time, but I just out DPS him. So I'm, like, not used to having to, like, actually, like, fight him, if that makes sense. I have a lot of trouble figuring out when he's stopping his attack chain. Like, see, he just tacked again. It didn't hit me, but like, he just attacked like 8 times. Like, surely he's done now. Like, there's no way he's still going. I don't know why I bothered picking up my souls. I don't have any souls. Ouch. Alright. We're gonna come back to that one. Or I just upgrade my sword. You know what? Let's upgrade the sword, actually. I don't want to look at Gundyr anymore. I'm sick of his face. We've come to the very sad part of the run where it's just very quickly becoming a skill issue kind of thing, you know? I don't even have enough to get it to a +3. How? I haven't spent a single normal smithing stone in this game. How do I have so many more large smithing stones compared to just normal smithing stones? It's pretty odd. It's like a +6. Fuck it. I want this dude out of my face. How much damage are we doing now? It's still less than, than just the normal fucking flamber. Well, I guess it's split damage, so never mind. That's very misleading. If I still lose after upgrading my weapon from +0 to +6, like, I just retire. I'm retiring before I even begin. Okay, so like my R1s are now doing as much as my charged R2s were. I think we're gonna be okay. And if we're not, then like I actually retire. Like it's over. Oh, that damage. Holy shit. I don't know why I feel so bad about like upgrading my weapon. There's like nothing in like my rule set that says I can't. It's just like, I just so happen to not have upgraded so far, so it felt weird doing it. I disagree. That's just not the attack I thought he was doing. I'm so terrible. I think I did worse than I did the last time. Fuck. Honestly, you guys might not see this video. Like, yeah, I say that, but like I'm dead serious. Like this might not be posted. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I still have time to quit. Like I was feeling good going into today, and like I immediately feel like I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, not even because I'm not having fun. I'm just so embarrassed. And then he immediately chains that into another attack. I don't understand you. I want to understand you because you're cool, but I just don't. I mean, we got it now, but my pride is gone. Yikes. That doesn't make me feel better, like, at all, by the way. It's like, that's something that should have happened 24 hours ago. Like, the insecurity that I feel now is, like, tremendous. People out here beating this game, like, on a Wii Fit balance board, and I'm over here just playing the game completely normally and struggling. With making, like, gaming content, it's like, there's different things you have to do. I don't want to say, like, be successful. I mean, yes, be successful, it's just that's not really my goal, but it's like, you either have to be funny, be doing something new, or do something really well. And I'm not doing any of those, so I'm not really sure what I'm accomplishing here. Like, I'm doing this for me, because it is fun. But when it comes time to, like, actually post it, it's like, why do I bother? Because, like, I'm not really funny. This obviously isn't new. The concept of using one weapon class for a whole playthrough. And, like, I'm not good at it, so it's like, what's the end game here? You know, we could save Nameless for when we get either Gale's weapon or Soul Cinder's weapon, because both of like the final bosses, like the base game final boss and the DLC final boss, drop greatswords, so it'd be kind of awkward to try to find like a boss that we just missed. I think we should save one of their greatswords. I'll probably do Gale last, so we can end up using that. Well, I guess it'd be fitting for the last weapon to be the Firelink greatsword. I don't know. I still have to decide that. Wow, this range is terrible. I gotta be like underneath you to hit these. I think the unique light attack chain is kind of hurting me here. Like normally it's really cool, but like I should be hitting that. I'm using a greatsword, you know? Like that one I missed, but I think a lot of these, it's like, nah, I hit that. Just fucking dodged that like a pro. Obviously, I prefer this game over, like, Dark Souls 2. You gotta admit that, like, DLC-wise, this is kind of like a downgrade compared to what DS2 was doing. In full honesty, I prefer this, like, enjoyment-wise over DS2's DLC. but it just had so much more content, you know? Like, those DLCs were long. This one you can do in like 20 minutes. I think this takes the cake for worst NPC fight in this game, just because he has that fucking stupid infinite use healing incant, where it's like, who allowed this? Like, he has infinite healing, and oh, that I'm just dead. That did my entire health bar, like the whole thing. But yeah, he just has an infinite spam heal that he can pull off like deceptively fast, and like the only way to knock him out of it is through like a backstab. But if you're like too far, like if you're doing like a casting build, you just can't reach him in time. Or even if you have like a slow weapon, or if you're out of stamina for a second, like he can just infinite heal and it feels terrible. See, like the skill just didn't do much damage. Maybe I'm using the skills wrong. That could also be it. Because, damn, I just got fucking wombo combo. Did I count my last death? I don't remember if I counted my last death. That's bad. I want that to be consistent. This is a live counter, by the way. That's not done in editing. This is like a live death counter I have as like an OBS plugin, so I can't like edit it out. I'm feeling kind of bad about me not knowing about if I'm counting these deaths, so I'm just gonna add one to the score. We're gonna assume I forgot, and we're gonna make it 14. All right, let's check out this new weapon that we got. There it is. Oh, I can't even use it. It needs 15 faith. Yikers. Okay, and I don't have enough for a level, but it's very long. Oh my god, it looks so cool. I never noticed. What? That is sick. Oh, and it's got a poke. I might have to do a whole playthrough with this. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's one of those cursed scale with 4 stat kind of weapons, you know. So it might be a trick. It might be terrible. Hopefully I do damage. Oh man, that respec might be inbound. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a poor idea using that ember just now. That was an absolute waste. I'm just dead. I think I've decided that I'm going to upgrade the Executioner's Sword. And I think I'm just going to start upgrading the swords from now on. I think I've hit my personal limit of skill in this game. +5 should be more than enough now, but it still sucks that I have to do that. That's still not great damage. That's very unfortunate. I think it's weird that some people complained that they had Ornstein in this game since he was already in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. But like, this is such a different fight than Ornstein, like in either of those games. It's the same in armor only. Pretty sure different weapon. They have like a super heavy shield. Like, this is nowhere close to what Ornstein's fight is. There we go. So that should be the last point we need in faith, so we can use that other weapon. So let's check out this moveset. As always, I'd have probably forgotten it on 1 or 2 weapons. Just standard R1 chain. We do get the pokes. That is always nice. I'm assuming that's also a rolling poke. It is not a rolling poke. Okay. So I think that's a Claymore exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. They get a rolling poke. Yeah. And then for their ability, it just coats it in the black flame. I mean, pretty solid. All things considered. Pretty solid. I'm just thinking ahead, and like the thought of doing like Gale or Midir on like a non-fully upgraded weapon is like bone-chilling to me. Like, that is going to be such a long fight. Like, I'm pretty good at Midir. Or, shit, at least I think I am. Like, this run is proving me wrong on a lot of things. But I used to think I was good at Midir, but I have a feeling I'm going to get humbled. So in terms of bosses left, we have all of the DLC bosses for both DLCs. And then we have Twin Prince, Nameless King, and Soul of Cinder. And we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more greatswords to use. Let's go ahead and do Prince's, just so we can get the greatsword for that. And then, let's see, let's save Nameless. I think I said that before. Let's save Nameless, whatever final boss I do last, so I can get their greatsword. I don't usually find the princes to be like super hard. but again, it's this run, so I'm gonna say that and get like 2 shots somehow and do no damage. And not bad damage. I mean, this boss is 2 health bars, so it's actually not good, but not bad, I guess, as well. I listen to the Dark Souls 3 soundtrack a lot, especially like at work, like whenever I'm starting a shift, like opening up the store and stuff. It's weird hearing it like in context of the game again. Ooh, my skill already ran out. It's not good. I also forget I have to be hitting the little guy. Usually I'm doing so much damage at this point. Oh, I didn't even realize I stunned him. Wow, okay. Normally I have done the DLCs up to this point. For some reason, I always save this guy till after DLC. Like, I just get enough chunks to be able to do, like, Sister Frida, and I get excited about doing the DLC fights. That I consider this, like, I don't know. But anyway, like, I'm always, like, super over-leveled by the time I'm here. And I'm doing, like, stupid damage. I'm doing, like, non-existent damage to the younger prince. I think I'm enough for maybe 1 more of these buffs. I need to not be wasting it by getting hit like that. Oh my god, I choked so hard! Fuck! Oh my god! There's no way! Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Oh, I'm like disgusted with myself. Holy shit. Maybe I'll save my my skill usage for phase 2. It'll just be a really long phase 1, doing 57 damage a swing. I mean, he stuns really fast though. Or I can just die like off rip. Guess that also works. Get my souls before I lose him. I think this is where we... Oh, no. Okay, I was gonna Ember, but he'll just teleport behind me like it's a fucking JoJo. That's cool. Let's maybe not use that weapon. I would prefer to do damage in my video game, actually. Let's use Wolf Knight again. It's been a hot second. I was kind of hoping to get this done, this run done tonight, so I could start editing tomorrow, but I took a break not too long after I started this session. I just wasn't really feeling it. I'm just kind of afraid I'm bringing down the mood. I tend to do that with most things. Yeah, it's better damage. I don't like that one where he just spawns on top of you. I feel like it comes out too fast. Like, I'm trying to look around to where he's gonna be, and I just can't find him in time. It just feels bad. Like, look how long it takes him to use that move in comparison to when he just drops on you. It's like my only complaint in this entire fight. Whoops. A total beginner's mistake. Love to see that. It's the kind of stuff like that is what I mean when I say like I'm ass at this game. I think I was meaning to bring that up in the first session, but like cut myself off before I could say it. It's not that I think I'm terrible at this game. I'd say I'm good, but like I'm good in comparison to how much time I've put into it. I am fucking terrible. Like, I have like, what, like 350 hours into this game? I have done an insane amount of runs. Like, I'd say close to 30 or 40 runs of this game I've beat. To be this terrible after, or I guess this painfully average after beating a game 40 times, like, that's insane. Like, how could one achieve this level of mid after that much practice is crazy. And that's not even considering, like, the amount of skill that I acquire, like, in the other games. Like Elden Ring or, like, any other, Souls game. Like, that's just DS3. I have over 1,000 hours in Elden Ring, you know? Like, there's no way. There's no way I'm this bad. We are going to cheat our way to getting his weapon drop. So if you did not know, there is a mod called Honest Merchant where you go up to this corpse and you do an emote. And depending on what emote you do, it will bring you a different, like, shop screen. And this has basically every item in the game. So we can just go through and look for the one that we want, which is this Twin Prince's Greatsword. We will be purchasing that because it is impossible to obtain otherwise. We'll check the moveset. I assume the R1s are going to be, yep, the standard. We get poke. We do not get poke. we're going to test out the... I don't know what the ashes or the skill's going to be, so I'm going to go down here, make sure I don't hurt any of the NPCs. We got this stance. Let's try the light attack. Ooh, okay. It's like a little poke with the little beam coming out. Then with our heavy, I'm going to guess it's fire. Yes. That almost reminds me of the Sword of Night and Flame, with the way like the one of them is like a fire like shotgun thing, and then the other is like a beam of fire. I guess both of them are kind of beams. Do we do Sister Frida? I just don't feel good about it. I think she's resistant to fire. I was thinking maybe we could do the other one for DLC 1, but I feel like that's just gonna be annoying. I mean, we can do it. I mean, we could go and get that ash that lets us buy scales, but they are, oh, well, that's game over. That's tragic, absolutely tragic. And we did kill the wolf beforehand, so it's gonna have less HP here. Well, not these wolves, but try that. Hey, not terrible damage. I mean, it was the skill, so it should have done more damage. Oh my god, 42? You've got to be kidding me with that. That's hilarious. Oh god. Oh, that did no damage. Fucking yikes. I know we're like in a late DLC and whatever, like using a +0 weapon, like I get that, but it's like, still though, it's just those split damage weapons, or split scaling weapons, I mean, just so bad. That's the other thing with NPC bosses, is they can dodge roll attacks. I just don't like that. I don't think she can parry though. Actually, are you a he or a she? I don't know. You don't make any noises when I hit you. Who let you have good music, by the way? I didn't notice that. Like, this entire character's existence is to, like, give you an item for, like, PvP, I think? And I've never done PvP in this game, or, like, any Souls game. Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. I would rather take any dragon fight over an NPC fight. I would take almost any gimmick fight over this. Like, pretty much anything besides Beta Chaos. Or if you heal, I'm gonna scream. I forget if you heal or not. Alright, we focus wolf. Wait, this wolf has, like, barely any health taken. I swear it was more than that. That's like the equivalent of like 3 swings. What a waste of time. I feel like this wolf is somehow not as bad as like standard wolf or rat enemies in these games. Like I think my biggest problem with those, like the rats and the wolves and the dogs, are like they're so hard to like predict their movements. Like they'll like stand back a lot, and then they'll just fucking launch at you with like 0 prep time. Ouch. I just forgot you used magic. Okay. Jesus Christ. If I could not get frostbit, oh, I could just die though. That's also an option. This sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. This is the worst fight in the game. I never fight this. Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. Alright, how about let's not fight this. Let's wait until I use... I should have saved some easy bosses. I don't know what I'm thinking. I should have saved, like, Old Demon King for shit like this. I'm just at a point where I have, like, complete garbage weapons. They're, like, super fragile. Ouch. Okay. Remember when I said I wanted to die 5 times? That's hilarious. I mean, I'll at least get to, like, the bonfire. What I could do is just go and pick up the improved rings. Like, I can get, like, Ring of Favor +3. And if I wanted, I could get the Defense Talisman +3. I never went back for the first one. It's just right around this corner. Alright, this should go much, much better this time. If it doesn't, I don't know what we are going to do. And it's a D-scaling too. That's so ass. I kind of noticed that in Dark Souls 1. Like, nothing has good scaling in the old games. It's not as much as a problem here, but I'm used to, like, in Elden Ring, like, anything worth using is, like, an A or S in its scaling, you know? But, like, I'm not sure I've ever used an S scaling weapon in Dark Souls 1. Oh wow, I still just got absolutely folded. That's really cool. I can almost overwhelm Grave Tender, though. I don't even care about dying now. Like, I'm so far past my goals, just who cares? Everyone's clicked off the video already. Like, I'm doing it for me, you know? I mean, I always have been, but The few people that accidentally left this like on autoplay or something while watching like someone that knows what they're doing, they've come back, like they've woken up from their nap, they've clicked off. Nobody's here. Ow, why are you still alive? I've hit you so many times. I'm healing, I'm spamming. Look, okay. This is just beyond sad at this point. Like, this is a humiliation ritual. Because right now there's two possibilities, and both of them are extremely depressing. Either I get absolutely torched in the comment section, or nobody comments because no one's watching. I don't know which one of those two are sadder. Because at some point it's like, oh, I'm being made fun of, that sucks. But and then the other one's like, no one cares enough to even make fun of me, you know? Like, how sad is that? I'm stun locked. I'm actually stun locked. I refuse to Ember for this fight. It's not hard. It's A, not a hard fight. B, I'm using a properly upgraded weapon. And C, I'm fucking trash. I gotta rethink how I do these in the future, because this is by far the easiest way you can play this game, and I'm still just dying so much. There we go. Okay, cool. Weapon's not bad, I'm just bad. I think we go to Demon Prince and use... Oh, do we though? Damn, hold on. I gotta think. It's unupgraded, I think, right? Yeah. So it's doing less damage. Well, actually not that much less. But it's gonna do that bonus damage to demons. We'll see the damage. We don't have like any souls on us. We can afford to just die here. I mean, we'll lose an ember, but we can just buy more. That's not good damage at all. Yikes. Might be more worth to do Executioner's Sword again, just because I have that one upgraded. And the reason it's not good damage, because like on paper it looks good, but this has it's one of those bosses where you need to get a lot of health bars. Ooh, nice stagger though. I mean, maybe it's not too bad. Also just like fighting demons in general, I guess. Which is kind of cool. Kind of sad demons are pretty much a Dark Souls 1 exclusive type enemy. There's not very many in this game. I mean, if we die, I might go back and upgrade it just for the sake of time, but I think it's okay so far. Love that scream. Very cool. This was the damage I was worried about. Nice stagger. That's the damage we're looking for. I no longer think we have this. I'm doing way too little damage. I'm getting a lot of crits though. I'm getting more crits than I usually do in these runs. I think that's just because my damage is so bad. Like normally I don't have time to stagger them. They just die too fast. I just realized I got super quiet. I was really locked in. I'm out of heals, so I have to play this super careful. Ah, damn. Shouldn't have got hit by that. Whoops. Fuck. I just threw. That's it. I don't recover from that. Okay, so I forgot to mention I'm actually the best gamer alive. It just totally slipped my mind. I forgot to tell you. In all seriousness, that's like the craziest clutch I've had in this game, like ever. So I am like in real life dripping sweat, by the way. Okay, in terms of weapons we have left, it's only two, and they are both the final boss weapons. So I think we could go and do Soul of Cinder right now, actually. What do we want to use? I kind of want to use the Claymore, since it was our first one. Weak to lightning and dark. The dark makes sense. That's probably a phase 2 exclusive, if I were to guess. So let's actually go back, and I want to upgrade the Claymore a little bit. That's not great damage. That is with a lightning. Yikers. Bear witness as I panic roll. Wow, that lightning is over fast. I think that Soul of Cinder is the best final boss they have ever done. And to be honest, I think it's the best they will ever do. I don't think you can beat this. It's my either second or third favorite fight that they've ever done. My number one at least being Sister Frida, and then either this or Gale for my number 2 or 3 spot. I like this boss more narratively than Gale, I think. Like, just the emotion of it being Gwyn in there, and just what that means, and what it means by killing him, and like how your character from Dark Souls 1 and maybe Dark Souls 2 is in there, and you're fighting them. Really smart. But Gale is just such like a perfectly crafted experience. Like, all of his attacks feel really fun. It's just, you can't get much better than it. I don't think they will, to be honest. I just don't see it. Should have waited till after his combo. It's already gonna be run out. It's actually 10 seconds. Like, there's no way. He did one attack chain and it ran out. Whoops. God, and the music hits. I finally hit a point since I've listened to the soundtrack so much. I don't tear up anymore when I fight this guy. But I absolutely did for the first 5 or 6 times. For reference, I'm a total crybaby. I disagree with that hitbox. Some Dark Souls 2 ass hitbox. I don't know, like, he's in there somewhere. He's existed for so long. He's gotta be tired, you know? Again, I just don't agree with that. Like, I'm dodging it every time. And I did not fact check this, so this could just be straight up misinformation. But I heard Gwyn's theme on piano is played exclusively on white keys. None of the black keys on the piano are played. And that might be my favorite fun fact in any game. That is so cool that even in his song, he's scared of the dark. This is a weapon I wanted to do with a duo playthrough with, but it being, you know, the last one in the game. Not very easy to get your hands on. God, and it's, I'm still talking about the Soul Cinder fight, but I love how he uses the sword of Dark Souls to do it too. It's something you never even thought of until this game, using the bonfire sword. Pretty standard. I like that charge though. That feels different. Is that different? Like these? No, I'm just high. Okay, cool. And then we have this. Cool. Very, blasphemous blade. And it does imbue our weapon too. That's cool. This is the kind of weapon I'd use in, like, Elden Ring. Love this fight so much. Love this guy's voice.
My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Frida. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
This video is already probably way too long, so I'm not going to show the cutscene, but it is my favorite cutscene in all of Souls. Just the second one in particular. The first one's good too. His scream he does when he sees her dead is so, like, it gives me goosebumps. You know what, let's go ahead and actually not do this. I am required to upgrade this weapon. I cannot be at 4 flasks left on phase 1 of 3. The easiest phase. Like, that's just not how that's gonna happen. Well, time to grind, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna put it to a +3. That should be enough. There we go. Man, this cutscene. I want to watch it so bad. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'll just skip it for you guys. Oh, it's so good. I love the way his head shakes before he screams. I don't know if it's disbelief or the fury before it boils over. I don't know. Oh, man. The way the fire explodes color into this otherwise, like, pretty muted arena. That and, like, the blood on the floor now. Where he rips himself out of the chair. Or not even out of the chair. He rips the chair out of the floor. That's how pissed off he is. Stands back up. Ugh. Another great scream. I told you before, I love the screeches and screams. I'm all about it. I don't like how these candlesticks just float after the arena goes, though. Oh. Okay. Could you not heal him, please? No. God damn! So cool. Again, Black Flame is just cool. I love how hyper aggressive she is in this phase. I think it's well balanced with how easy she is to stagger. It kind of gets around that problem that a lot of people have with like Elden Ring bosses, where it feels like an enemy attacks for 45 minutes and then you get a chance to, whoops, then you get a chance to attack. Like you just have to wait forever. Yeah. What if I got one more weapon upgrade? I think one more is okay. I mostly say that because it's getting late and I really want to finish this today. I mean, actually, we could use our Titanite slab and fully max it out. I mean, fuck it. Why not? It's kind of nuts that a fully maxed boss weapon has 2D scaling. You know what I mean? Like, how stupid is that? Oh, man, that's something. That's something right there. I'm not even happy. Like, that's so pathetic. I have a maxed out weapon I respect. I still couldn't do it. I just realized I'm gonna have to grind more Titanite scales because I gotta upgrade Gale's weapon for Nameless King, and that just makes me really sad. I wonder if there's a skip to where you could just drop down to there, because that would save you like 45 minutes just dropping straight to there. You have to go through like all of this. Thinking about cutting it early just so I can go to bed and wake up and have like a fresh mindset, because I don't want to be such like a downer now. Like my mood is just kind of plummeted. Losing to your favorite boss repeatedly over and over and over and over again on a fight you've done, 40 plus times kind of gets to you, I guess. Actually, I think I am going to cut it early for this session. Hello everybody, welcome back. I say welcome back, you didn't go anywhere, I went somewhere. It's the same place for you. I haven't started editing the first part. I should have probably been like editing like in chunks. I have not seen any of the previous footage. All I've done is make the thumbnail, which, you know what, I'm actually kind of proud of the thumbnail. I know that's like the most minimalist, like who cares thumbnail, and I'm already gonna have like secondhand embarrassment. I can already tell from just my attitude I've had throughout this run about being just like an absolute crybaby about my performance, which I definitely did not think was going to be a problem going in, but I think it was just kind of just a bummer, like thinking I was at like a certain skill level and realizing that I wasn't live on camera, like just seeing my soul drain from my body while doing, I can't call this a challenge run because it's not, but just a themed run, I guess you could call it. I don't know. I guess I'm still looking for like my niche of something I'm good at, because like most of my life I was like a variety gamer. Like I played a little bit of everything. Like I grew up like on the Wii, right? Like on the Wii console. I'm like that generation. I also had like a PC, so I had like a few, I don't know why I just did that, a few modern games, I don't know, like FPS games. And then like in high school I started getting to like story-based games, like I don't know, like the newer God of War, like Detroit Become Human, Red Dead 2 especially. I consider that my favorite game of all time. Just barely beating out this game. I know, and I felt like after playing DS3 I found like my niche, like, oh, this is my game, you know? I don't know. I think you could just tell like my disappointment in real time of realizing that I am not hot shit. Like I am mediocre at best, and that kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Beautiful area, by the way, and that we were just up there. It's above us, you can't really see it, but that's what I was saying, like we could have skipped like 30 minutes. I don't know if there's a skip for that. I want to use these weapons too. I've never actually done that. I forget if I mentioned it, but this is a +9. We should be doing pretty good damage. And thanks to my trusty hatred of NPC fights, this naturally has to be also one of the worst fights in the game. Yippee! This guy can heal, get healed by the other summon, the thing we just killed. More of those will just spawn throughout the fight. He has everything. He has a magic spam. He's got, I think he can parry you, if I'm not mistaken. It's lame. And then here comes the second again, and there he is using his heal, or a buff at least. I know he can heal at some point. Yeah, there goes the heal. And I remember when I was doing this, I was gonna say doing it legit. It's not like this isn't legit. When I was doing it online with real people, it was like the same guy kept doing it. And he would just like gatekeep my progress in the game. I don't know if he was hacking or if he was just literally that good, but it was just miserable. Like he had like a cheesy build that would like 1 or 2 shot me. It's like, do people really do that in 10-year-old games? Just like make other people miserable? Like, I know that sounds like such a little kid thing to say, like along the lines of like, people go on the internet and lie? But like, really though, this game is 10 years old this year. Like, you're gonna sit here on the Church of Spear boss and just gatekeep random new players? Like, how pathetic is that? Now, this fight is actually harder the first time, because you have to walk up to him for him to wake up, and he'll use a move that normally, if you come here on a repeat, well, I've used all of those, you can just stand perfectly still, and he'll end his attack chain by being right in front of you. It's like this right here, he would do as soon as you got here, and he would stop right in front of you, so you can just get like a free swing in. This is also definitely one of the best dragon fights in any of their games. I actually hated this boss when I first fought it. I was straight up not having a good time. It took me forever to beat him. I remember the soundtrack annoyed me too. I did not like this guy's music. There's like a part that really annoyed me, and I think it was just because I was losing, so like I just associated it with dying or something, but it's this part, by the way, the song. Like it's like very high pitched, and it feels like it's teasing me. Like, like I don't know, it's like the soundtrack is making fun of me for dying for some reason. And you know what? I eventually am going to do an Elden Ring video. I don't know when. It might be my next one, I'm not sure, but whoops. Almost just killed the entire run. See that? Oh, Holy Rose Meteor. I didn't have a chance to use my lightning paper, but alright. I keep calling it paper. I'm not even playing Bloodborne. Whoops. That's okay. Yeah, since we're on Gale, we should probably talk about him. I don't want to just talk over this boss like I did a lot of the others. I love Gale. I haven't really gotten into it much in this, just because it doesn't really fit the tone of what I'm doing. I love this game's story. I love the themes of finality that it has. I am subscribed to the theory that Gale is actually a hero in this game, and you fighting him here is part of his plan. Like, he wants you to kill him, like sends you to the future to kill him in the future so you can get the blood of the Dark Soul to finish the painting. I love that. I think it's so tragic that he won't be there to see the painting. I mean, neither will we, because we stay behind to do what we need to do with the Soul of Cinder to finish off our own world while a new one's being created. But so sad. Very FromSoft. I love it so much. I think on a mechanical levels too, this fight is so fun. I think it's just a better Artorias. I might get some shit for that. I don't know how the general public feels about that statement. And I like Artorias. It's just, he's in a game, like, I don't know. I feel like good bosses in Dark Souls 1 kind of get overshadowed by the fact that they're stuck in Dark Souls 1, which just doesn't feel as good as 3 or Elden Ring. You know, like you have to light roll all the time just to feel like you're rolling at all. Like the rolls back then were different. Like a medium roll was actually a heavy roll back then, so you need to be a light roll just to roll like I am doing now. The game just feels kind of sluggish. You can only roll in the 4 directions, like north, south, east, west. You don't have free rolling. Controls overall just feel odd. There goes Gale. R.I.P. Gale. I used all my heals. I didn't even realize. Yeah. Here's Gale's greatsword. It is the same as the Executioner's. Actually, let me do this so we can compare. You can see how it started as this weapon, but it just deteriorated over the unfathomable length that Gale has been there, just going insane, and how it's been worn down. So it no longer does strike damage like the Executioner's does. He does slash damage again, which is kind of cool. Like, I dig that. Yeah, I believe it is the standard R1. I think only like 2 or maybe 3 weapons ended up having a different R1, which I wasn't really expecting. Charged is a poke. Hell yeah, love the poke. And then we have our special ability, which I'll be careful not to kill our people. So cool. Not as practical, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. And it's a kind of quality build. Again, it's they're afraid of making the boss weapons good. C and a D scaling. Like, I'm sure once I leveled all the way, it'll be like C, maybe. But even then, like when we got Firelink Greatsword, it finishes at a +5 with a DD scaling. Like, it's the last weapon in the game, guys. Like, it's okay if it's a little strong. Like, it's okay if you give it like a B scaling, you know, just barely above standard. Like, for fuck, like, my Claymore has a better scaling than that, and it's just a normal ass Claymore. I'm using the Greatsword of Dark Souls, and they're like, yeah, D's fine. It's just a pet peeve, but we're not even 40 minutes into this recording session, and we are almost done. I could have probably finished it yesterday. I'm glad I didn't, though, just because I was in a shitty mood. It's kind of funny because I was having a very shitty day today, but this kind of perked up my mood. Holy damage, though. Poke. Oh, I missed the poke. And I missed the slash. Never mind. Shitty day again. Ouch. Yeah, this is the amount of damage you should be doing to Nameless. Like, this dragon has no health at all. I think that's why I kept dying in phase 1. It's just because I didn't have the stupid amount of damage. I'm just not used to actually fighting this guy. This is so messy. That's so sad. I might actually teleport back. I don't like this attempt. I wanted this to be kind of clean. I thought Nameless was pretty hard my first time, but like once you learn it, I say that as I get hit, but he's kind of slow. Like, I just got greedy there, but I feel like, I don't know if it's just what happens after playing Elden Ring, where it's just generally harder, but I feel like the only time I'm dying in this game is just pure greed. Like, I'll just go for shit I should not be going for. Like, I don't know, everything's pretty well telegraphed. I feel like the few that aren't I've mentioned, like the ones I have problems with, always going for a third. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, what's up? I killed your dad. I mean, I don't think you care much for your dad. He doesn't really care about you, but, you know, it's thought that counts. I don't know. I hope my mood last session, I should have stopped recording way before I did. I hope it didn't deter anyone from this game. It's just me being a little bitch. But this game is so special. It's so good. I think I could recommend this game to anybody. It's timeless. It doesn't even need a remake, but to be honest, I'd welcome it. I know a lot of people are very against remakes after like they remade like Dark Souls 1. I don't think people like that remaster. It's the only version of the game I've played, so I'm fine with it. Just maybe like a slight touch up on the visuals. Some textures look a little blurry. I've kind of fixed that on my end. I use an upscale mod. I think it's upscaled. It might have been done by hand. I'm not sure. I would assume not. And I've had a slight color filter on just from, I have an AMD card, so just in my graphics card settings I can put on filters. I have my saturation up a little bit, just for the sake of making a video look better. But I do enjoy the normal color scheme of everything being gray and to ash. It's very in theme of the game. I feel like that would make a remaster very tricky. Like, do you make it look better or do you keep the original? Because I know I hate that about like the Assassin's Creed 2 or the Ezio trilogy remaster, is they just make every city look super colorful, which kind of defeats the purpose of the art direction. Like, there's a city, I forget its name, but its whole thing is that it's like very brown and green and it's like riddled with like disease and it's like a poor town. But like in the remaster, it's like, you know, RTX on kind of deal. And it's like, well, yeah, you made it look better, but that's not the point. Like, it's supposed to look bad. But, you know, anyway. I think it is about time we finish the run. I think we should be dual wielding some great swords. What were our favorites this run? How would I rank these? I really liked the Onyx Blade. I just didn't have a build that was good with it. I think I was the most surprised by, I guess, Wolf Knight. I thought was really fun. Moonlight Greatsword is a banger. Gotta love Moonlight. You know, classic FromSoft weapon. So Greatsword of Judgment, hugely underrated in my opinion. I mean, again, I'm not like super with like the community. I don't really engage in that kind of stuff. You know, I liked it a lot, I guess. Flamberg, still saying it wrong probably, I don't care. Pretty decent, I guess, since it has like that blood passive. It's pretty unique to it. Fun run overall. I'm just a little bitch baby for a little bit there. I think this is the best ending. I think it would be more canon, I guess, to just relight the fire, but I think just with the themes of this game, just putting the world to rest is it's like the morally correct thing to do, I guess. And after all, if Gwen wanted to relight the fire, then it's probably not a good thing. You know, if Gwen wants it, then it's bad, you know?
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Beautiful game. Beautiful ending. I just got goosebumps everywhere. That's insane. I've beaten this game so many times. It gets me every time. I was afraid my voice was gonna crack when I said that. Like, I get very emotional in this game. Yeah, thank you if you had watched, even if you didn't make it this far and you can't hear my words, just know spiritually I thank you. And I hope you feel that wherever you are. But that is gonna be it for me. And I hope you have a very good day. And see you later. Next time. If there is a next time. I hope there's a next time. But goodbye.